Boxing King Media Association with Boxer Ben Shalom, Birmingham, good crowd. We'll start with Lauren Price. You've got your first women's British champion. What is next for Lauren? Does she defend that title?
Look, for me, she's ready for world titles now, and that's the difficulty. She showed levels above incredible performance, really, but again, just levels. And Kirsty Babington gave it everything. And you know, fair play to her. She stepped in the ring with a world-class operator, and but yeah, she'll be very happy. Lauren Price, another record for her.
Tyler Denny, we've seen him do it the hard way. He's always coming as the opponent. You had him in the home corner tonight. He's got the win again. You look to work with him in the long term?
100%. I think Tyler's someone that's similar to Dan Aziz, has just had to fight and fight and fight to get to this position. Another good fight. I thought Macaulay McGowan will feel hard done to. It was a close fight. I think Tyler did just nick it. And then he got his night in Birmingham as well. But great fight. I thought Casey Benjamin extremely unlucky in a close fight against Sean McComb as well. But he'll be very happy. Two great fights, and Ben Whittaker, obviously part of the main reason that we're here in Birmingham. He'll be headlining this arena in the next few years, but maybe even in the next 12 months. And yeah, special talent. And I think what British boxing needs, people talk about entertainment, people talk about should he be doing the things he's doing, but what do we expect? What do we want? We complain when we look at UFC and WWE and even mixed fist boxing and say professional boxers could have learned a lot. But for me, he's very respectful once the fight ends. He's an incredible talent. He's a performer, born performer, the likes that we've not seen for a long time. And he's just what British boxing needs.
You replicated the Prince NASEEM entrance from the Kevin Kelly fight. Did it remind you back in the day?
Look, it is. They come around once in a generation. It's been a long time since Nas. People dancing in the way to the ring, but you have to have a supreme confidence, but extremely good talent. I think the fact that he's doing it in his third fight is something incredible. Like, we work obviously with Chris Eubank Jr., with Wasserman, and he's a performer. And his box office, but it's something that's come later on in his career. For Ben Whittaker to be doing this early on, he's a natural, and but also an incredible talent, and someone British boxing should be extremely excited about.
100%. Joshua BUATSI, I'm just looking at online trends at the moment. It seems to be getting a lot of negative feedback. People are suggesting it was a similar sort of experience to when Coley made his debut. Your reaction to them comments, and what's next for Josh?
Look, it wasn't the aggressive performance and the aggressive Joshua BUATSI that we used to. It wasn't the statement that we wanted, but it was a confident performance. It was a dominant performance against a very good fighter. It's about what's next, and that's what we said about Lawrence Okolie. He called me on the Monday and we made the Bilham Smith fight, and in front of a 15,000 sellout stadium that happens in a couple of weeks. It'll be the same with BUATSI. We love that we signed BUATSI because of the light heavyweight division and how talented he is, and it's about what's next and the big fights, and they'll be here very soon.
Any particular names you can drop?
I mean, Anthony Yarde, Dan Aziz, those are the two. I think those are the two that can happen next.
Would you work with Frank Warren and try and make the Anthony Yarde fight, and would that potentially be pay-per-view, do you think?
Yeah, without doubt. Look, we've already that fight can happen next. And as I say, BUATSI was 12 months out of the ring. His trainer will be glad he got the rounds, and that's maybe where it's come from. It wasn't the statement we wanted, but we signed BUATSI because of the big fights to come, and what we think he can do in those fights. So, yeah, we'll be talking on Monday and hopefully have an announcement very soon.
Ben, last thing I've got to ask you is, you will have seen Eddie Hearn did an impression of you the other day. What did you make of the impression, and by any chance can you do an Eddie Hearn impression?
No, look, to be honest, I like Eddie. I think we find it as a compliment when promoters are coming for us, and especially from where we come from. We want to be able. We work with Queensbury. We like to be able to work with Matchroom, and we'll see, because there's big fights to make.
Ben Shalom, thank you very much.